Okay, hello boys. In the third portion, in the third part of the chapter transpiration, we will try to understand the factors affecting transpiration. The factors that affect transpiration can be broadly categorized into two factors to be called as the internal factor and the external factor. Now, as far as the internal factor is concerned, water content of the leaves also hamper transpiration. If insufficient absorption of the water takes place from the roots and there is less water in the leaves, obviously that hampers transpiration because the stomata closes and the leaf does not transpire or the plant does not transpire. Whereas the other factors, that is sunlight, if there is more amount of sunlight, there is obviously more amount of heat, and when there is more amount of heat, more amount of transpiration takes place. Similarly, with that of temperature, increase in the temperature, more amount of water transpires, because of which sometimes you may have seen a wilted plant. The leaves may have drooped down because of less absorption of water and more amount of evaporation. The wilting takes place. So temperature also affects transpiration. Velocity, the higher the velocity of wind, more amount of water transpires. Higher the humidity, lesser transpiration. As far as carbon dioxide concentration is concerned, if the concentration of carbon dioxide increases from 0.03% in the atmosphere, then what happens? The stomata closes and transpiration stops. Atmospheric pressure, if the atmospheric pressure, what happens in atmospheric pressure? When the pressure decreases, transpiration increases. So these are the factors that affect transpiration. Now we will try to understand some of the adaptation of the plant to reduce transpiration in some of the cases, like for example plants like nerium, plants like cactus, who thrive in the xerophytic areas. Certain adaptations are present in the plant because of which the plant prevents the loss of water from the aerial parts of the plant. The first one is shrunken stomata. Shrunken stomata. That is, the stomatas are shrunken to such an extent that because of the small stomatas, less amount of water is transpired. The second one is fewer stomatas. That is, the number of stomatas in the leaf is less. Okay. Then the third one would be, some of the plants have narrow leaves. What type of leaves? Narrow leaves. Or the leaves may sometimes be modified into spines also in case of cactus. Then they have reduced surface area. The entire surface area of the leaf is reduced. Reduced surface area for transpiration to take place. And some of the plant also have less leaves. They also have less leaves, or they may also have thick cuticle. Okay, so these are the 6 different ways in which a plant adapts themselves in a xerophytic environment to prevent the loss of water. Now, what is xerophytic environment is? A xerophytic environment is a desert environment, okay, where there is less amount of rainfall and plants need to reduce the loss of water in the form of transpiration. They have shrunken stomatas, some have few stomatas, some have narrow leaves. Sometimes that narrow leaves may be converted into spines as well. Reduced surface area, less leaves, and thick cuticle. Okay, that was the chapter transpiration.